Hey, so I wanted to make a quick. Oh my god, I want. Oh my goodness. Anyways, hold on. Sorry, this is gonna bother me if I don't. Oh my god. Hi. So I just wanted to make this video because I don't know. I was just watching this podcast, and they were talking about the role of men in the kingdom of heaven and how important men having their identity is, and it's extremely important. Adam in the garden in the beginning, he was told to name the animals, have a dominion over the earth and subdue it, and be fruitful and multiply. So he had a purpose, and there was a mist that came out of the ground, and it essentially watered the garden and yielded fruit to eat, so we didn't have to toil. So one of the curses after eating the fruit was toiling and working hard, and that's where you get grinding and hustling from and all this other stuff. But really, it was always God was supposed to provide. So I guess what I'm trying to say is that, like, men are extremely important, fathers are extremely important. I did have an alcoholic father. I was told that my birth father had passed. So not having a father I am not gonna cry. Not having a father was terrible. So men are very important. And what's so funny is that in the garden, when the serpent was talking to Eve, Eve didn't know any better. And that wasn't the first time that happened. Adam was probably telling her, don't go by that tree. This basically letting her know that this serpent, because he named all of the animals, so he knew that that serpent was a liar. But Eve was by herself. She was unprotected. She was unguarded. So the serpent was able to get in her ear. And then she ate the fruit, and she gave the fruit to Adam, and he ate of it. But this is what we really don't understand, how deceptive the enemy can be, and like how it's the long game. Since Adam was there in the garden first, he created Adam first, therefore he had a covenant with Adam first. He gave him charge over everything first. It was Adam who he had the covenant with. But the serpent used Eve to target Adam because Adam was the one who had the covenant with God. So when you see like men being emasculated, or men being perverted, or men being treated as second-class citizens, or not being put into that role of leadership, it is because it is a divine it's a divisive plan to keep Adam from knowing who he is in Christ. So, because when you have fatherlessness, you have poverty, you have chaos, you have curses, you have confusion, you have feelings of not feeling safe. You don't have your identity because your father establishes your identity. So you don't have any of these things, you're kind of lost in the sauce, and you need Jesus to redeem you back, because that is what Jesus did on the cross. He redeemed us back to having authority on the earth when Satan tried to take our authority in the garden. So yeah, reading the Bible is very important. And I just want to say to men, you're worthy, you're amazing, you're enough. There's so much you have to offer, and you're not less than, and you don't have to prove it. You already are that. So yeah. Bye.